teach both. I'll teach a power class at 9 and then a restore class at 10:30. What else? We have some new teachers coming in starting next month, so that's kind of exciting. Yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, let's just practice. Yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns? No? Okay. Let's just do the yoga. Go ahead and find just a comfortable seat. So if you're not already in one, you can adjust. If you want to sit up on top of a block or a prop of any sort. And then if you've got any little wiggles you want to get out, so maybe you want to just roll your head around a couple times, maybe roll your shoulders around. If you want, you can even stretch your arms up. So for a moment, just feeling into your physical body, even if it's just subtle, noticing what's there, noticing how you feel, and then just settling in to your seated meditation. So find stillness. Close your eyes. Be intentional with where and how you place your hands. And then from the inside, feel the length of your spine. So see if you can feel your posture nice and neutral. See if you can feel your shoulders nice and broad and just let them melt down away from your ears. So almost imagine your neck grows a little bit longer as your shoulders melt down. And then start to notice your breath. So maybe without changing it at first, just simply feeling into the rise and fall, the expansion and contraction. And as you notice your breath, also notice any emotions that you might have brought with you to class this morning. So sometimes we have a really peaceful morning. Sometimes we have a really stressful morning. So no right or wrong, just noticing how you feel today in this moment. We're not trying to change or fix, we're just allowing. Next time you breathe in, very intentionally, fill up as big as you can with breath. And then when you think you're full, see if you can take one extra little sip at the top. Open mouth sigh, let it go. Again, fill up, hold in fullness, and feel as if you can take up more space just energetically. When you're ready, big sigh to release, to let it go. Good, last time. So biggest inhale of your Thursday morning. Pause for a moment, sip in a little extra, and just feel your spaciousness, your vastness. When you're ready, let it go and soften. Good. Seal your lips now and begin to cultivate Ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. So you're using the muscles in the back of your throat to regulate your breath, to make it slow, steady, smooth. See if you can start to hear that whisper noise, that oceanic sound as your breath moves through you. So please feel free to stay in your seat as long as you want to. If you want to stay here the whole entire class, just your seated meditation, perfect. Whenever you're ready to start moving, take your Ujjayi breath with you, that deep diaphragmatic breath. And like we always do, come forward to hands and knees and just start to move physically in whatever way feels good. So absolutely anywhere you want to go. Maybe you just want to sit back into a child's pose for a moment, rest there, breathe there. Maybe you want to start with your cat-cow undulation, so working the flexion and extension of your spine. Good, big hip circles. cobra, up dog, or any other heart openers. You want to work into your wrists or your forearms. Maybe you spin your fingers out to the sides or back towards your knees and just kind of rock around gently, forward, back, side to side, even in little circles. So invitation to close your eyes, at least for this first part. So try to let go of how you look. Try to let go of how the person next to you looks. So rather than focusing on what we look like, focus on your felt experience from the inside. So if you put your awareness in your spine, what do you feel there? What do you notice there? If you put your awareness in your shoulders or your hips, what is there to pay attention to this morning? And then over and over again, just check back in with your breath. Make sure it's still big, spacious, it's intentional. Beautiful, you guys. I would say take about 3, 4, 5 more rounds. And then eventually downward facing dog is our destination. So you can find your way back whenever you are ready. You can even get there in your own way. So if you want to take a vinyasa, if you want to move through a hovering tabletop, knees hover for a moment, and then slowly lift your hips back and up. Good, everyone. Once you are in your dog pose, continue your intuitive movement, your exploration. So pedaling out your heels, perhaps. Or maybe you want to move your hips side to side. Maybe you want to take your feet out really wide to the width of your yoga mat. Lots of ways to explore your down dog, lots of ways to feel into it. So try as best you can to get out of your hands. So if it feels like all of the weight is in your hands and your wrists, how can you shift that? If you spread your fingers really wide and press the ground away, start to feel your arms fire more. So your shoulders, the power in your shoulders, use it. Your core, your center, connect to it. So that invisible rope I always talk about, it's still there. It's attached to your belly button. It's pulling up. It's tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. And then where is your breath? Can you feel it expanding and contracting? Can you feel your inhales creating a sense of lightness and buoyancy? And then each exhale plugs you into your center. So that navel to spine connection at the bottom of each exhale, feel it, feel your intrinsic strength. You guys look awesome, great poses. Take one more big in-breath. As you exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat and however you want to get there, forward fold. So no rush. You can tiptoe, you can hop if you'd like. Once you're in your fold, give yourself just a moment to hang out. So I'd say feet about hips width distance apart, or maybe even a little bit wider for this first one. You can grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. You can bring your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers at the base of your skull, give the back of your neck some traction. So try to keep your weight just slightly forward in your feet. Rather than rocking back into your heels, bring your weight more so into your toes and the balls of your feet. Feel that invisible rope pulling up on your belly button. And maybe just like you're a rag doll dangling, you sway side to side, you bob up and down. Feel into it, breathe into it, relax and soften the muscles in your face. Make sure you're not straining through your neck. Take one more breath. Next time you inhale, halfway lift position. So like you're gazing over the edge of a diving board. Reach the crown of your head forward, reach your butt back. Exhale, fold and bow, let it go. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Do that one more time, halfway lift. So back of your neck long, press back through the tops of your thighs. Beautiful, exhale, fold. This time, come through your halfway lift and take it all the way up to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up, so keep flowing with your breath. Exhale, lead with your heart. Take a slow dive down, traction out your spine, then let it all go. Nice, Mary. As you inhale, spinal extension. So how much length can you create? Feel into it, breathe into it. Yes, exhale, fold, bow. From the press of your feet, engage your core, rise to stand, lead with your heart all the way up. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round, just like that. Make it a moving meditation. Inhale, stretch tall, high mountain. Follow your breath down. So feel your body from the inside as you dive. Beautiful. Nice, Christine. Halfway lift. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Good. Exhale, let it go. Good, Kareem. Press into your feet. Lead with your heart. Rise up. Inhale, stretch tall. Try to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Hands to heart center. Exhale. All right. Inhale, take your arms up. And then let's bend our left elbow. Bring your right hand to your left elbow and coax your elbow gently down and over to the right. You can absolutely stay here, or if it's available to you, your right arm can come behind you. Maybe you find a clasp. You can stay here or at a side body stretch. So hips over towards the windows to the left, upper body to the right. Keep pressing your head, the back of your head, into your arm. So try not to curl in, keep your chin lifted. Wherever you feel this the most, send your breath there. Take one more round. Inhale, back to center, both arms to the sky. Everybody reach up. And then as you exhale, just switch. So right elbow bends, left hand to your right elbow. And then coax your elbow down into the left. Keep your head lifted. So press the back of your head into your arms. Stay here if you want. If that binds in your practice, you're welcome to take it. And then if you want to move into the side body stretch, go ahead and add that. So hips over to the right, crown of your head towards the windows to the left. Breathe wherever you are at. Big, spacious breath, working your posture, your variation, your expression. One more round. Inhale, stand tall, reach your arms up, high mountain. And then exhale, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades, hug your spine. If you want, you can press your palms together for more intensity. Start to reach your hands back without locking out your elbows. If you want to add a little back bend, knuckles towards the ground, heart towards the sky. So lift your heart, look up, take one more inhale. Maybe keep your palms pressing. Everybody keep your hands clasped, slow dive. So all the way down into your forward fold. If your palms are still pressing, focus on squeezing your elbows towards each other like they're magnetized. If your palms have come apart, focus on opening through the fronts of your shoulders. So make sure wherever you're at, your shoulders aren't rolling forward. They're nice and open even as you fold forward. So you can let your neck relax, let your head be heavy, and then lift your knuckles, lift your sit bones. Take one more inhale. Good job, you guys. Exhale, hands to your low back, release your clasp. You can let your arms hang, dangle, maybe shake them out. Next time you breathe in, spinal extension, realign. As you exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. Inhale here, high plank. And then as you exhale, that invisible rope pulls up on your belly button and tugs back, down dog. So lift your hips, press them back. Yeah. Inhale, come forward, high plank. See if you can come way forward onto your tippy toes. And then exhale again, lift your hips from your center. Feel that connection, press them back, down dog. This time we're gonna add a push-up. Inhale, come forward. Knees to the ground if you want to modify. Exhale, lower halfway. So strong arms, strong belly. Good. Inhale, push up, high plank. Exhale, press back, down dog. Nice, Sandra. Do that one more time. Inhale, high plank position, slow motion. Halfway down with your exhale. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push up. And then exhale takes you back. Stretch it out, down dog. You can stay in your down dog if you'd like. Otherwise, inhale, come forward and take a vinyasa. So however you would like. Back bend of your choice. Give yourself as many breaths there as you want. Nice to know. And then everybody will meet back in down dog eventually. So get there in your own way, in your own time. Just do it mindfully. Once you're there, big, spacious breaths. You've got about 5 of them. So feel free to move, feel free to explore, or find stillness in your physical body and then work those little teeny tiny micro adjustments, the ones that I can't even see if I'm looking at you, but you feel them on the inside. Looks so good, Cam. So pushing the ground away, lifting from your center. Feel the length in your side bodies. See if you can even lengthen the space underneath your armpits. So all these places we don't even pay attention to, start to notice. This is a posture that you could do for 50 years and still find adjustments, still find ways to be more efficient in your body. Take one more big inhale, hips really high, spine really long, beautiful Eileen. Exhale, gaze forward, however you want to get there, top of your mat, forward fold. Breathe into your spinal extension, halfway lift. And let it go. Exhale, bow, root through your feet and rise all the way up. Arms to the sky, full body stretch, reach. Hands to heart, exhale. All right, we're gonna start building our flow. Inhale, take your arms up. And then as you exhale, you're gonna step your right foot off the right side of your mat. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. And just like a chair plane pose, but a wide-legged chair plane pose, you're gonna bend your knees, reach your arms back, and think of bringing your spine just parallel to the earth. If you wanna lift your heart and gaze forward, you can, but personally, I like to gaze down with the back of my neck nice and long. So you choose, just make sure you feel strength in your back body as you reach your arms back. And then weight in your heels. You should be able to pick up your toes right now, spread them apart. Stick your butt out behind you, bend your knees a little bit more, get a little bit lower, one more round. As you inhale, high mountain, so step back onto your mat and reach your arms to the sky. As you exhale, same thing, other side. So left foot steps left, swing your arms back as you bring the crown of your head forward. So think spine parallel to the ground, almost like you're in a halfway lift position with your spine. Back muscles hug in towards your spine, so feel the strength there. Weight is in your heels and your feet should be pretty much parallel, facing directly forward. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them. Yes, nice Seychelles, one more round, little lower in your legs. Nice work, friends. High mountain, step back onto your mat and reach your arms to the sky. As you exhale, we'll find a back bend. So cactus your arms, bottom tips of shoulder blades, squeeze, curl open. Lift your heart. Inhale, re-extend your arms and realign your spine. Neutral pelvis, reach up. And then as you exhale, slow swan dive down. So use your swan dive to traction out your spine. It should feel good. Neck relaxes at the bottom, head heavy, halfway lift with your inhalation. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, however you want to get there, down dog. So vinyasa your way. Good. Yes. Let your breath be your guide. Move slowly, intentionally. Feeling from the inside, everything else disappears. So outside these 4 walls right now, we can't do anything about it. So let it go. Be here with your body, with your breath. You do not have to figure anything out. Just be with everything as it is. Allow it. Next time you inhale, take your right leg to the sky, 3-legged down dog. So for this one, this first one, hips stay square and your inner thighs face each other. So for a lot of people, including myself, that means I can't lift my right leg nearly as high. That's okay. Let go of your ego. Doesn't matter how high it goes. Just feel into the strength from your fingertips, nice Mary, all the way up to your toes, or maybe you're pressing through your heel, flexing your toes. So lots of intention, lots of energy moving through you. And feel your breath. Visualize your breath moving all the way up into your right foot. Take one more big inhale, push the ground away, lift from your center. As you exhale, curl in, right knee to your nose. So scoop out your belly. Stay here, inhale. You should be on your back, tippy toes. Push the ground away, exhale, step your right foot through, low lunge. Good job. Give yourself just a moment to do whatever you want to with your legs. So any way you want to stretch, any way you want to feel into your legs this morning. If all you do is close your eyes, put your awareness in your legs and take some deep breaths, perfect. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. So get out of your head. Who cares how you look? Get into your body, drop in deeper. What's going on inside? What is there to feel? What is there to notice? Take about 2 more rounds or so. And then crescent lunge is where we'll end up. So rise as you are ready and settle in. Beautiful, friends. Front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. Square off your hips. So even more than you would think, pull your right hip back and your left hip forward. Yeah. Tone your low belly. So feel that navel to spine connection. And as you do that, lift your heart even higher. Reach through your fingertips, possibly a little gaze up, but make sure you don't lose the length in the back of your neck so you're not just collapsing your head back. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your front thigh and lean forward just a little bit. So you've got a diagonal line from the top of your head back to your heel. Now, I want you to pull your belly button back and up towards your spine. And at the same time, really squeeze in with your inner thighs. So I want you to feel that connection to center, and that's going to help you balance. So see if you can keep that. And then when you're ready, lean forward. Float your back foot off the ground. Keep drawing navel to spine. Keep pressing your hands into your front thigh. Use that to lengthen. Yes. Nice, Kareem. Good, Heather. Stay where you're at, friends. Or add some arms. Any arms you want. They can go out to the sides. They can go back. They can go forward. Maybe just prayer hands. Nice, Chris. Take one more round. Back leg strong like you're stomping it on the back wall. Good, Kate. And then back to your crescent lunge, soft landing if possible. Arms reach up, heart lifts up, breathe in here. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. All right. Let's bring our back heel to the ground. So pivot your back heel down, setting up for a warrior 2. We're going to take it all the way up to a reverse warrior. So if you want to, you can rise up to warrior 2, kind of settle in there. And then whenever you're ready, reverse, right arm reaches up and back. Good, yes. So bend deeply into your front knee. Press into the outer edges of both feet. Make sure your right butt cheek is wrapping underneath you. Your right knee is tracking towards your pinky toe. Good, Cam. This is a side body stretch, not a back bend. So navel to spine connection. And then breathe into your right side, right waistline, right rib cage. Yes. One more big inhale. And then as you exhale, you'll just cartwheel your hands to the ground, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Another balance, standing splits, right foot roots, left leg floats high. So we'll hang out here about 5 breaths. You're welcome to explore any way you want. So if you want to play with your balance, maybe right arm behind right leg. If you want to play with your handstand hops, you are more than welcome to. I love playing with handstand hops from standing splits. You could also open it up into a half moon if opening your hips would feel really good. So anywhere you want to go, just make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're present. So not tuning out, but tuning in. Yes. Back leg strong, powerful, active even through your foot. Beautiful poses, friends. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, step your left foot down at the top of your yoga mat, forward fold. You can give your right leg a little shake out if it needs it. Pedal out your heels a bit. Breathe into a halfway lift position, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet all the way to stand. Rise up, reach up. Now pause here, high mountain. Turn it into a standing staff. So right foot stays rooted, left knee lifts. Make your left foot nice and active. Yeah, so flex your toes back. Hug in with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, figure 4. So outer left ankle, top of your right thigh. Hands can come to your heart. You might reach your arms back. Anywhere you want to take it for a few deep breaths. So your pose, your exploration of this pose. Keep your left toes very active and try to actively press your outer ankle onto the top of your thigh. Yeah. Working your knee as wide as possible. So rather than letting your knee come up towards your body, try to work it down. Take about 2 more rounds. And then slowly, we're gonna come back to standing staff. I know it's a lot of balance today. You guys are doing awesome. So rise up, reach up, lift your left knee. If you want to, you can even extend your left leg. Try not to lean back. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, just set your left foot down. Dive down, forward fold. Breathe in, extend and lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa, however you would like, or skip it completely. Meet back in down dog. Thanks, Sandra. Beautiful movement, everybody. Big, spacious breaths. All right, from your dog pose, next inhalation, take your left leg back and up. Do not worry how high it goes. Length and strength is all I care about. So if I came over to you and I tried to press your left leg down, it's so strong, it's so powerful, it wouldn't even budge, it wouldn't move. As you press up with your left foot, press down through your fingertips. Notice if your right hip got lazy and just kind of shot out to the right. So hug in with your inner thighs. Nice, Deb. Take one more big inhale to get a little bit longer, maybe even stronger. Exhale, left knee to your nose. So curl in, scoop out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in, lift through your waistline. Exhale, step your left foot through, low lunge. Move your legs around however you want to for a few breaths. So just feeling into your legs on this side. You can do the same thing or something completely different. Yeah, and it can be super simple. So let go of how you look. Focus on what you feel. Next couple of breaths, we'll meet up in a crescent lunge. Good. So definitely in crescent lunge, there is an element of balance. The way you find stability is by hugging towards midline. So like I said, even more than you think you should, pull front hip back, back hip forward, hips nice and square. Powerful through your back leg. So your back leg should feel just as strong as your front leg. It should feel like it's holding as much weight as your front leg. Good, nice, Christine. Tone your belly, lift your heart, reach through your fingertips if you want to. Try gazing up, keep your face nice and soft. One more big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to your front thigh, a little lean forward. As you lean forward, pull navel to spine so it feels like you're trying to puff up through your low back. Whenever you're ready, move into your balance. So lean forward, crown of your head reaches forward, back foot presses back. So if your back leg feels like it weighs 1,000,000 pounds, that means you're not engaging. Make your back leg strong, press with your back foot. Keep drawing navel to spine, maybe add some arms. So your fullest expression. Here's one more big breath. Nice, Janelle. End of your exhale, friends. Land back in your crescent lunge softly if possible. Good, playful. Lift your heart, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. All right, setting up for a warrior two stance. So back heel pivots down and then rise, taking it all the way into your reverse. So you can settle into your warrior two for a moment if you want. Whenever you're ready, left arm reaches up and back. Keep the bend, that deep bend in your left knee. Wrap your left butt cheek underneath you. Yes, you guys look so good. Make sure you're not doing a back bend. So rather than heart opening towards the sky, your heart should face the right side of the room. Left side body, really long. Breathe into that space. Bend your left knee more. One more inhale. Beautiful, my friends. Exhale, cartwheel your hands all the way down to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot so you're back in a low lunge. Standing splits, right leg floats up. Think of it as just a one-legged forward fold. That's really all it is. So forehead towards your shin, nose towards your knee, or play, explore if you want to. Nice, good, Kate. Yeah, play with your hops. You could take a couple Shiva squats. You could open up to a half moon. Slow, deep breaths. So you are right now, you are focused and alert, yet calm and relaxed all at the same time. Take one more big inhale. Your right leg lifts high, maybe even spread your toes. Exhale, step your right foot down. Nice, Heather, forward fold. So nice and easy, top of your mat. You can give your left leg a little shake out if you want, or pedal out your heels, just like you would do in down dog. Inhale, halfway lift position. Exhale, let it go. Root through your feet. Rise to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky. Now pause. Left foot is your base this time. Standing staff, right knee lifts. So right foot active, flex your toes back. Hug in with your inner thighs. That's what's gonna help you balance that connection to center. Good, focus your gaze. And then when you're ready, slowly move into your balance or into your hip opening balance. So chair plane arms, prayer hands, hands to the ground, anywhere you want to take it. If an arm balance is in your practice, you want to play with it, feel free. Nice, Mary. So keep your right toes really active. Working your right knee open as much as you can, feeling into your hips, breathing into your hips. Nice work. Last couple of rounds. Good, Sandra. Start to find your way back to standing staff very slowly if you can. Good, Green. Nice job. Arms reach up. Right leg lifts. If you want to, extend, but try not to lean back. Press out through your heel. One more inhale. Exhale to set your right foot down. Dive down, forward fold. Spinal extension with your inhalation. And take it all the way back. Plant your hands, feet back, however you want to get there, down dog. Really nice, friends. You can hang out in down dog. If you're feeling a child's pose, you'd rather take a child's pose, go for it. So just give yourself a moment to reconnect to your breath. Big, spacious, powerful, strong. Reconnect to the here and now. So anything outside these four walls, let it disappear, at least for now. We're gonna move through that sequence 2 more times, 1 breath, 1 movement. That doesn't mean we speed through it mindlessly with momentum. It means we move slowly, intentionally with our big, deep breaths. If at any time you want to modify or you want to take a break, always that is your choice. If you're in child's pose, downward facing dog. And then if you are coming with me for our flow, 1 more inhale into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your yoga mat, however you want to get there. Forward fold. Breathe in, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way up. Big stretch, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Here we go. Let's flow. Inhale, high mountain. Right foot will step to the right, arms back, crown of your head forward, get low in your legs. Inhale, back to your high mountain. Reach up and stretch. Other side, so left foot steps left. It's like a chair plane mixed with a squat, a one-legged squat. Inhale, back up, high mountain. Add your back bend. So curl open, make it come from your mid and your upper back, not your low back. Inhale, re-extend and realign. And then stick your butt out behind you. Reach your heart forward all the way down, dive down. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back, Vinyasa. Lift your heart, peel your heart open, keep your shoulders back and down. And exhale, down dog, hips high, spine long. Great big inhale, right leg to the sky. Now use your core strength. Exhale, right foot to the top of your yoga mat. Low lunge. Nice, Cam. Rise. Crescent lunge. Breathe in. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. Prepare to balance. Draw navel to spine. Inhale, warrior three variation. So back foot floats off the ground. Stay here as you exhale. Option to add some arms. And with your inhale, back to crescent, soft landing if possible. Arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. Pivot your back, heel down. Reverse warrior, so rise all the way up, all the way back. Lengthen your right side. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. Standing splits, left leg floats high. Reach through your toes. You can take a hop if you want. Exhale, forward fold, step down. Spinal extension, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet all the way up. Inhale, arms reach up, lift your left knee, flex your left toe, standing stop. Exhale, figure four, sit back, get low. Inhale, standing staff, maybe extend your left leg forward, try not to lean back. Set your left foot down, dive down, forward fold. Good job, spinal extension, inhale. Use your breath, exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Skip it if you'd rather. Heart lifts, breathe in, shoulders down and back. Hips lift, breathe out. Good, friends. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Now use your core strength as soft as possible. Left foot forward, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, hands to your front thigh. Prepare for your balance. Draw navel to spine. And inhale, back leg floats off the ground as you lean forward. Stay here. Exhale, maybe add some arms. Nice, Mary. Come back to crescent lunge with your in-breath. Soft landing. Good job, friends. Exhale, hands to the earth. Back heel pivots down. Reverse warrior. So all the way up, all the way back. Stretch your left side. And take it all the way down. Exhale, low lunge. Standing splits as you breathe in. So right leg high, spread your toes. Exhale, forward fold, step down. Halfway lift, realign. Inhale. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet all the way up. Arms reach up, right knee floats up, flex your toes. And then figure four, sit back. any arm variation you want to take. Inhale, back to standing staff. Maybe extend your right leg. And then with your exhale, right foot comes down, follow your breath down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa or skip it. Back to downward facing dog. So when you're down dog, give yourself just a moment, reconnect. Feel your breath, feel your body. One more time through, make it a moving meditation. So get out of your mind and just be very present with your breath. Be very present with every posture as it is happening. You're coming with me. One more inhale into your down dog. And then exhale, gaze forward, empty out first, then step or float, top of your mat, forward fold. Spinal extension with your inhale. And exhale, bow deeply, empty out. Root through your feet, lead with your heart, rise. Reach up, breathe in. And then hands to heart, reconnect with you. All right, last time through, inhale, high mountain. Right foot will step to the right, chair plane in your squat position. So arms back, butt back, spine long. Inhale, back to center, reach up and stretch. Take it to the other side. Exhale, get nice and low, weight in your heels. Inhale, back up, stretch. And then add your back bend. Make it come from your mid and your upper back, not so much your low back. Arms to the sky, so feel your neutral spine, your neutral pelvis. Breathe in. Stick your butt out, take your heart forward, dive down, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. How much awareness can you find even in the basic postures? Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Feel your heart open with your in-breath. Lift your hips with your out breath, down dog. All right, listen, friends. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Now exhale, right knee, left elbow, or as close as you can come. Good. Inhale, three-legged dog. Nice, Christine. Right to right. So aim for your armpit as high as you can get on your right arm. Yes. Inhale, three-legged. Stretch it out. And then knee to your nose, step through softly, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge, strong legs, heart lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, prepare for your balance, navel to spine connection, hug in with your inner thighs. And then inhale, back foot floats off the ground, back leg strong. Stay for your exhale, maybe add some arms. Yes, nice, Chris. Come back to crescent softly. Nice, Heather. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands come down slowly, even be present. Just as you bring your hands down, back heel pivots down, reverse warrior. So rise all the way up and take it back. Stretch your right side body. Nice, Janelle. Beautiful, friends. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, back to your low lunge. Right foot roots down, left leg to the sky for standing splits. Breathe in, spread your left toes, take a hop if you want. Exhale, step down, forward fold. Spinal extension as you inhale. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet all the way up. Inhale, arms reach up and left knee lifts. Flex your left toes. Figure four, sit back, get low, you choose your arms. Inhale, back to standing staff. You can extend your left leg if you want more. And then as you exhale, just set your left foot down and take it all the way down, forward fold. Spinal extension with your in-breath. And then vinyasa, plant your hands, feet back. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, almost there. Left leg to the sky. Breathe in, three-legged. Now listen, left knee, right elbow as you exhale. Use your oblique strength. Good. Inhale, three-legged. Stretch, lengthen. Left to left. Aim for your armpits so as high as you can get. Nice, Sandra. Inhale, three-legged dog. Stretch it out. And then this time, knee to your nose. Scoop out your belly. Step through, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Strong through your legs. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, navel to spine connection, feel it. And then with your inhale, fly, back foot floats off the ground. See if you can stay as you exhale, add some arms, good Kate. Awesome, Kareem. And then come back, one last time, crescent lunge, lift your heart, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down slowly. Pivot your back heel down. Reverse warrior, so all the way up and all the way back. Lengthen your left side, make it feel good. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge again. Standing splits, right leg floats. Take a hop if you want. And forward fold, good work. Spinal extension with your in-breath. Realign. Exhale, let it go, fold in. Root to rise all the way up. Inhale, reach your arms up, float your right knee up, flex your toes. Figure four, standing hip opener one more time. Add any arms you want. Back to standing staff. Option to extend your right leg, press through your heel, and then set your right foot down. Follow your breath down, forward fold. Beautiful. Nice Seychelles, halfway lift, breathe in. And then vinyasa, however you want to, end up wherever you want to. So down dog, child's pose, embryo pose, hero, seated meditation. Take a moment just to notice, just to come back to the here and now. Just feel your breath rising and falling, expanding and contracting. And feel all of that energy inside of you that we've stirred up. And just let it be there, feel it. With a couple open mouth sighs would feel nice. Feel free to take them. Good, you guys. Soften your face. Unclench your jaw. Loosen up through your eyebrows, your forehead. And then in your next couple breaths, we'll just meet on hands and knees. So tabletop position when you're ready. If you want to take a couple cat-cows, couple hip circles, feel free. All right, so from hands and knees, we're gonna move into a modified side plank on our right side. So right foot comes out like a little kickstand, and then left leg goes back, left arm to the sky. Open up towards the windows, press your hips towards the window, so make sure your butt's not sticking out behind you, and then take your left arm forward towards me, so bicep next to your ear. Yeah. Now, see if you can really lengthen your left side. Sometimes I like to keep my left foot on the ground for a minute and just push down with my left foot. Use that as leverage to lengthen my left side more than I thought I could. You can stay here if it feels good. If you want, you can lift your left leg up, make it strong. And then if you'd like, final option, move into a bind. Bend your left knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot. Kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Try not to kick your foot up, but rather kick your foot back and then turn your heart up. Good adjustment, Janelle. Press your hips forward, breathe down into your belly. Yeah, so wherever you are, your fullest expression. One more huge, massive breath. Beautiful. Very end of your exhale, slowly release, unwind, come back to your hands and your knees. And then we're gonna take our right leg straight out to the right with our toes facing directly forward. Your heels should go straight out from your hip. Take your left arm out to the left. And then if you can, reach your left arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath. So reach, 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 then come down to rest. Outside of your shoulder, outside of your head. And you can work this however you want to. If you do not like having your right leg extended, then you can set your right knee on the ground, totally fine with me. If it's available to you, I can't do this, but some of you might be able to. Left fingertips, left peace fingers can wrap around your right big toe. Good. Take about 3 more big, spacious back body breaths. So really feel your breath in your upper back, mid back, low back of your heart, your kidneys. Nice poses, everybody. Soften through your face. Unclench your jaw. If you do happen to have your right hand lifted, bring your right palm back to the earth. And then everybody, next time you breathe in, unthread your left arm. Reach it all the way back up one more time, as high as you can. And then set your left hand down. Take your right foot and swing it all the way over so it comes out the left side of your yoga mat, tiptoes to the ground, and then pull your hips over to the right as you gaze back to the left. Look back at your tiptoes. You might bend one or both elbows. I like to almost come down to my left forearm. You can round a little, you can arch a little, so just feel into it. One more deep breath. Good, and then back to a tabletop position. From tabletop, back to downward facing dog. Take just a moment to walk it out in your down dog. If a vinyasa would feel good to you, take it. Reconnecting to your breath. All right, inhale, right leg to the sky. And then everybody open up your hips. So bend your knee, reach your right knee out and up. Stack right hip on top of left. So this is a great place to stay and a really nice stretch in and of itself. Stay here if you want, otherwise option to flip your dog. So right toes come down and then right arm forward, heart forward, good deb, press your hips up. So let your back muscles take hold of your spine, support your spine. See if you can open more, breathe all the way down into your belly. One more round. Good job, everybody. 3-legged down dog. So come back. See if you can square off your hips. Right leg high, square hips. Feel the difference. Breathe in. Now listen. Pigeon pose. Right shin to the top of your mat. Set your body down gently. You guys are all really good at getting into your pigeon. You all know how. So just take your time to set yourself up. Try to spread through your front toes. Keep them active. Right hip pulls back. So make sure you're not just sinking into your joints. Right hip pulls back so the femur bone plugs into the hip socket. And then heart goes forward. If you want to take this on your back or in a seat instead, always that is your choice. Big, deep breaths, letting whatever comes, come. Letting whatever goes, go. So your job here is not to fix or change or control. It is just to allow. Slow, spacious breath. Take about 3, 4, maybe 5 more open mouth exhales anytime. Good, everybody. Where are you holding tension? Where are you resisting that you don't need to be? Where can you soften? Maybe it's simply an energetic softening. So there's nothing I would see if I look at you, but you feel it on the inside. Last couple of rounds. Ah. Slowly begin to lift your upper body. And then listen here, you're gonna plant your hands, curl your back toes under, and just kind of scoot your back knee forward. Three-legged tabletop. So take your right leg back, give it a gentle shake out. You might also take a couple circles with your right knee. And then listen, you guys, from here, you're gonna go right into your modified side plank. So pivot on your left knee, right arm to the sky, open it up whenever you are ready. Yes, good job. If you want to set your right foot down for a moment as you reach your right arm forward towards me, use that as leverage, go for it. So first work the length in your right side. Breathe into that length. And then if you want to turn it into the half bow variation, your bind, go for it. Whenever you're ready, bend your back knee, grab hold, kick and pull. So kicking back rather than up, heart rotates to look up. Hips press gently forward. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Last round, your personal fullest expression today in this moment. End of your exhale, good job. Let it go, nice and easy. Coming back onto hands and knees. All right, take your left leg out to the left. So toes face forward, heel comes straight out from your hip. Right arm out to the right. And then if you can, reach up as high as possible. Inhale. Exhale, thread it through. So reach as far as you can, then come down and rest. And again, if you don't like having your left leg extended, if you don't feel like that's helping in any way, then you're welcome to bring your left knee down. Anywhere you want to take it. If you can get that bind, peace fingers around your big toes, go for it. Ruby's found her bed. Take about 3 more. So big, spacious back body breaths. Ruby's making the round, so if you get a little lick on your forehead, don't be too surprised. All right, friends. If you happen to have your left hand off of the ground, slowly return your left palm to the earth. Next time you inhale, unthread your right arm. Take it all the way back up. So I like to come up to my left fingertips sometimes. You can try that if it's helpful. And then right hand comes down. Take your left tiptoes all the way out the right side of your yoga mat. Take your hips towards the windows and then look back over your right shoulder. Look back at your left tiptoes. Imagine you're trying to look not just with your eyeballs, not just with your head, but your entire left side is lengthening. So you're gazing back using your entire left side body. One more big deep breath. And then back to tabletop. And back to down dog. Walk it out for a moment. If you want to move through a vinyasa, just kind of resetting your own body, feel free. All right, inhale your left leg to the sky. Try not to move through your hands or your shoulders as you peel your left hip open. So bend your left knee, reach it out to the left and then up towards the ceiling. So literally, you're just peeling your hip open. It's like your left hip is a hinge, your left leg is the door and it swings open. Take one more inhale here. You can stay if you want. Otherwise, flip your dog. Left foot comes down. Nice, Eileen. Left arm forward, heart forward. Good. Let your back muscles take over. Hug around your spine. Now see if you can open more through your front body. One more round. Good work. Come back. Everybody, three-legged down dog. Square off your hips. So feel the difference. Learn to articulate through your hip joint. One more inhale here. Pigeon pose. Exhale, nice and easy. Left shin comes down. Set yourself up intentionally. So pulling your left hip back, plugging the femur bone into the socket. Keep pulling your left hip back as you take your heart forward and bow. On your back or a seated variation is fine if you'd rather. Big, deep breaths. Really good awareness. You guys all look so good with your alignment. Your job is not to fix, it's not to control, it's simply to allow. Whatever comes, let it. Whatever goes, let it. Three, four, maybe 5 more rounds. Open mouth exhales anytime you feel so inclined. Relax your jaw, relax your forehead, relax your shoulders. Imagine that somehow you could soften the space around your heart. What would that feel like on the inside? Take your last couple breaths. And then slowly begin to lift back up. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, scoot your back knee in a little bit, scoot it forward, and then left leg goes back. Give it a nice little shake. You can take some circles with your left knee if you want to. And then eventually tabletop. And either one last down dog to stretch through your legs, lengthen through your spine, or if a child's pose, or maybe just some hip circles or some cat-cows would feel good. Please feel free to go there instead. If you're in down dog, walk it out. Feel into all that space you've created. If you do want one last vinyasa, now would be your time to take it. All right, and then everybody, wherever you've chosen to be, one last breath there. Come into a seated position, facing towards the windows, towards the left side of the room. And we're gonna take a wide-legged straddle. So once you get into your seats, take your legs out nice and wide. I like to sit sideways so that my heels have padding underneath them. So whatever works for you. That's the only reason why we're sitting sideways. Flex your toes back and active. And then make sure your toes aren't going back or going forward. They're going straight up. If it is hard for you to sit up tall, then your pose today is taking your fingertips back behind you, using your arms almost like a second spine to lift and lengthen. So this is where you stay if this is hard. If you want to take it further, arms reach up, big inhale. And I want you to think of reaching your butt back and your heart forward as you exhale. So same way you would dive down in your forward fold, butt back, heart forward, butt back, heart forward. When you can't go any further, let your arms come down, let your upper back round. Yeah, so even here, your intention is to reach your butt back, your sit bones back, your heart forward. You're not rounding and tucking your tailbone under. You're doing the opposite. Keep your toes flexed and active. Press down through the backs of your heels. And even imagine that somebody was standing on tops of your thighs. Press down through the backs of your thighs. Yeah, take about 2 or 3 more rounds. Use your breath to work the pose. So rather than just hanging out here mindlessly, waiting for it to be over, inhale, create more space. Exhale, soften into that space. Use your navel to spine connection. Dive just a little bit deeper. Awesome job. One last big breath. End of your exhale, just slowly roll it up 1 vertebra at a time. Take your legs to the front of your mat. So left leg swings forward, turn forward, and then just lower down onto your back, nice and easy. Once you get there, draw your knees in. Take a gentle rock side to side, maybe around in some circles, tracing your sacrum against the ground. And then moving into your supine spinal twist with your legs over to the right. So either you can just let your knees fall to the right, or if there's a certain variation you feel like taking today, please feel free. Legs go right, left arm either reaches out to the left, or perhaps a cactus position with your left arm. Try to stay grounded through the backs of your shoulders. Square towards the sky with your shoulders. Gaze up or to the left. And then breathe all the way down to your belly. Slow and spacious. In your next couple of rounds, transition slowly to the other side. So as you transition, neutralize before going to the other side. So neutralizing might be a little rock, might be a squeeze of your knees in, might be a full body stretch. Shoulders stay nice and open. Heart stays nice and open. Feel your breath move all the way down into your belly. Each exhale you take here, see if you can just let the ground hold more and more of your weight. Giving in, melting just a little more into your pose, into the earth with each exhale. And then I'll just kind of leave it up to you. So when you feel pretty much even with your twist on both sides, come back to center and find any inversion, anything that puts your hips or your legs higher than your heart for about 5 to 10 breaths. This quote I posted on my Instagram yesterday, it says, if you really want to see why you do something, then don't do it and see what happens. Oh, that was so interesting. So if you have, even in your yoga practice, patterns, habits. Maybe try doing something different and see what happens. If you have patterns, habits, coping mechanisms in your life, maybe try doing something different. See what happens. If you guys give yourself a few more rounds. When you feel complete with your inversion, no hurry. Come out of it slowly and take any finishing poses of your choice. So maybe a happy baby, that always feels good to me at the end of a practice. Maybe a full body stretch. Maybe giving yourself one last big squeeze. Anywhere else you want to go. And then just slowly start transitioning into your final relaxation. Bless you. So your final relaxation can be the traditional corpse pose, or it can be any other position that will just allow you to let go, to relax fully. And my reading for you today is by Susan Freiburg from the book Look to the Clearing. Sometimes even just being needs space to relax. It needs time to pause from the pressure of living up to the duties and expectations of a rigid framework. It needs rest from showing up in full armor every day to protect a tender internal truth. Or sometimes just being needs to cry and feel. Whatever it takes for all the layers of what has built up inside, begin to unwrap the gift that you truly are deep within. Just being. So all you are doing for these last few moments is just being. Giving yourself space to relax, to pause from the pressure of everyday life. Pause from having to show up in a full armor or to feel like you need to. To allow emotions to just have space inside of you. So no repressing, no suppressing, no hiding, no avoiding. Just allowing and simply just being. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Just bring gentle movements back into your body. Slowly bring your body back to life. As you're ready, fetal position on either side. Take a moment just resting there. As you curl into yourself in this nurturing fetal position, take a moment to just in some way, shape, or form, visualize your practice, anything that came through for you, anything you want to remember, anything you want to take with you. Just visualize that kind of sinking in, absorbing in, somehow becoming a part of you. So I like to personally just visualize little tiny twinkling stardust pieces finding their way into every little space inside of me. Using your arm strength, find your way up to seated meditation. So right back where we began our practice. Eyes closed, sit up tall. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head to your heart. And just acknowledge yourself for showing up on your mat, taking time to do your practice today, to go inward, to connect with a deeper part of you. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. If you have any questions, you can always ask. And hope to see you again soon.
Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Yes. She does the up dog and the down dog. Go say hi to Mary. Go say hi to Mary over there. Yes, go say hi.
She's like, there's one kiss for you. And a down dog. Everyone says she's getting fat, but she's not getting fat. She just has more fur than usual. You guys wait till she gets her haircut, and you'll be like, whoa.
She has an appointment. As soon as I could get it's the 29th. Just wait. You'll see her. Your beach bag. Who has one May 1st? The same thing I called. Like, thank God I called. Yeah. Like, move up. I know, right?
No, I'm like, great. She needs a haircut. Okay, bye, Mom. Love you.
Hi, thank you, honey. Ruby looks cute.
It's kitty.
Love you. Just my mom.